Hello everybody and welcome back to Pizza Slice, where we are at war with Greasy Pizza. We need to defeat Greasy Pizza in today's showdown. We need to beat them 3 days in a row, and if we do, we will finally defeat Greasy Giant Pizza and they will have to move away. So that's what we are hoping to do over the next few videos. Unusually, I am not all set up. Why am I not all set up? Well, I did think, because obviously I've been stopping time at the beginning of each day, and this game has a habit of some days it would stop time, some days it wouldn't. It just seemed to be part of the game. I don't know if it's designed that way or if it just happened that way. But a lot of the time, the clock would keep ticking, wouldn't it? So we didn't used to have time to pre-make as many pizzas as I have been doing. Occasionally we would. On the days where the clock stopped, we would be able to pre-make pizzas, and that's what I was doing. But there was the occasional day where I wasn't able to do so and would have to just make do with what I've got. So usually I would chop all my ingredients the night before and get all of that ready, and the dough and things like that, what I have done today. And then we would just start from the next day with no pre-made pizzas, just all of our stuff ready to go. So I'm going into war doing it that way, because I don't want Greasy Giant Pizza saying, well, he pre-makes all these pizzas. Oh no. I don't want them to have anything to cling to. I want to defeat them. So we're going to defeat them without pre-making pizzas. So it's going to be a tough day today, but I'm pretty confident we can do it. So I've got all the dough ready. I've got some dough ready placed, because you usually have enough time to do that before starting each day. All of that stuff's pre-sliced and ready to go. Before we get into just like opening, I do want to do one thing though, just to show you here. If we go into competition summary, because I'd spent some money on ingredients, so I went and purchased some dough and what else did I put? I don't remember spending $490, but apparently I did. But the stuff I spent on ingredients, getting some dough at the beginning here, has come out of my day one money earned. So anything you purchase will come out of your earnings, naturally, but it comes out of your money earned against Greasy Giant Pizza. So we're already at a $490 deficit just for buying stock. Apparently they don't need to buy stock. But one thing I am going to do, I'm going to call the Mafia here, and we're going to send a cheeky little sabotage their way. Now, I don't know what Turf War does at $50, so we're just going to send a stink bomb to them. You can't purchase any sabotage at the moment. Check back if you have enough money or if there's already an ongoing sabotage. Oh, okay. So maybe our ongoing sabotage is continuing from before, or now we're at war with them. There is no sabotage. Perhaps. Maybe so. Right, we're open. All right, first thing I need to do now we are open is get this pizza sauced, because there's not much sauce left in here, and swap this tin over. That's now sauced. You would like a salami too. Okay, let's make that quickly. So, that is 5 cheeses. And then 5 salamis on top of each piece of cheese. Bang it in the oven. And we're ready to go. Alright, you. Wash dishes. Come on, Alfonso, we're at war now. Look lively. You ready, Sophia? We're going to take them down. We're going to be the only pizzeria left in town at the end of these 3 days. Or potentially 5 days if we don't get it done straight away. Got 5 days to do 3 in a row. So you can get it wrong twice, basically, and then you're screwed after that. Alright, that is cooked. Might as well just wait for it to cook a little bit more, because I don't know what I'm cooking next, of course. Put that there. Bring this over here so it's ready. Deliver it. First pizza taken care of. Okay, we've got a order for the Don. Not the actual Don, but that's what the pizza's called. So this is a bit of everything. Maybe I ought to have taken this. I mean, this is going to be a crowd pleaser. But maybe this would have been better off the menu whilst we're at war. Because this is a heavy on ingredient, very time-consuming pizza. I suppose it's more time consuming if you want it to look good. I mean, you can just throw the ingredients on. But we're going to be cooking a lot of those, I imagine. All right, stretch this one out while we wait for that to cook. Oh, they're all asking for the Don. I haven't got the sauce. Steak. I at least thought about it, though, and put the tin out here ready. Right, grab the Don. That is cooked. It doesn't seem to matter if you go all the way into the perfect green section. So we'll get it out a little bit early. I really wish Alfonso could put it on the service window here. That's not one of his tasks. But then there's a lot of things I would like Alfonso to be able to do in this game that he can't do, like chop ingredients or go shopping for you when you're busy. Even make the odd pizza would be good, wouldn't it? Doesn't need to do them all, just a few of them here and there. Like once you've trained him up or something, he can start learning how to do a few. Start him slow, and then once you've got your recipes, then he can start cooking them as well. Be quite good. Right, everybody wants the Don today. So if I had a pre-made pizzas, I'd have pre-made, as you know from my previous videos, I'd have pre-made a bit of everything. I've been better off making lots of Dons. No, no, no. The wrong button there. Don't come out of the moment. We haven't got enough time today to be messing around. Not when we're at war. Oh no, I forgot that one. No, I burnt a pizza already. Oh, it's all going wrong. I forgot I'd put that one in already. Oh no, we've wasted one already. The pressure of war is getting to me. This is the fact, because I've obviously been pre-making them the last few videos, so that obviously relaxes the start of the day and you can just ease your way in a bit. I've already made a big error. So I should have bought the thermostat for the oven. We can easily afford that now, and that sort of thing wouldn't happen. I think it turns the oven off, so you can't burn things. That would have been better. We're still fine. We might not get as many customers, because obviously we can't get as many people in store. That could be a problem. Can't believe. That's the first pizza I've burned in quite a few videos, I think. Alright, hopefully we've got enough time to get this table 2's done. Of course, that would have been table 2's had we have not burnt the first one. I do sell other pizzas, guys. So it's not just the Don that I sell. I do sell a salami. I sell a sizzle and shroom. I sell one called a Much Better Pizza. We do have others for sale. They don't seem to care, do they? Everybody just wants one type of pizza. I hope we can get that out in time. I can go and ask for more time, should I need it. I hope we can get it out in time. Keep an eye on that clock. Alright, not risk burning this one. Go, 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 go. Alright, that's been served. Good. We should be okay now. We should catch up again now. Sort of a messy one. There we go. Slightly messier, but this is through another customer. Greasy Pizza's got advertising outside. Let's get rid of that. Salami 2. That's a bit more like it. That'll help. That will help quite a bit. I've got enough time to roll a dough out here. Not really, but we'll just make a start at least. No, no, no. I don't want to go on there. I want to place it down. That is done. Plate. Service. Right, one more done. couple of these are looking a bit not the best. So I'm not putting as much effort in because of the fact we fell behind after burning one. But so far, apart from burning one, and obviously I have to throw that away, so that's a lot of ingredients as well because it's a Don pizza, which is not great. Aside from that, we are doing quite well here. To say that I haven't done this in a while. In a sort of time-pressured way. That is ready. Can go on a plate. And we need to do salami 2. It's a pretty quick one. I really wish you could buy a second one of these. Handy as it is keeping it here and here, I always end up leaving it in the wrong place. Alright, stretch another one. About halfway through the day here. We're racking up stars, which is good. When we do get a second, I'd like to have a look at the tab and see how we're doing. I want to see is how we are compared. Let's not do anything with that. Let's not risk burning any. Do it right rather than get it wrong, shall we? Alright, plate. Salami 2. Ring the bell. Right, now making 2 more Dons. Roll one out. You again. I thought you'd be bored by now, or did you get lost on your way? Hard to stumble in by accident. Can you smell burnt dough from 3 blocks away? Is everything like stop time here? 3 blocks? You sure that's not you? You know the saying, you smelt it, dealt it. Okay. Greasy Pizza put a stink bomb in the restaurant, which is not good news. I'm just going to throw that out the door because we're going to burn a pizza otherwise. Sorry, don't mean to throw it at the neighbours there, but... I was conscious that there's pizza burning while that dialogue just suddenly comes on the screen. It's interesting they feel they've got time during this battle that we are in to come down the road and see us. You think they would be busy, wouldn't you, trying to defeat us as well? I feel like we declared war on them but didn't actually tell them we were at war. We know we're at war, but I don't think they do. I'm going to take them out without them realizing. I've got a much better and a sizzling shroom. I'm going to tell you, I like my method of pre-making a bit more than rushing around. It's not as an enjoyable a game doing this, I don't think. Because you don't get a time to do anything. Really. That's now done. That over. Right, let's make a much better and a sizzling shroom. Let's just have a quick look here. How are we doing? Oh, we're trouncing them. Trouncing them. Right, it's much better pizza. So even with our deficit financially at the beginning, which I think is a bit harsh, to be honest, because they don't seem to have any costs whatsoever, which seems unlikely to me. And we get unfairly penalized by purchasing stock. I've got to be careful at the end of the day. I don't just, like, drain loads of money as well. I've got to be careful. If I buy some stock at the end of the day, don't buy too much stock. Because I could end up losing out financially in the battle. You're better splitting your cost between nighttime and in the morning, aren't you? If I suddenly drop like £1,000 on stock later, which is not unheard of at the end of a day or something, I'm going to drop £1,000 on stock, that's really going to hurt me. It's going to count against my money made, even though that's not really the case. Right, sizzle and shroom. Remember how to make this now. I've not made one today. Sizzle and shroom is ham, mushroom. Scattered usually a bit better than that, but that's fine. Chilies and a basil leaf. We've got another Don coming up. We've got a sizzle and shroom first, though. We've only got a couple more hours left open, so I'm feeling pretty confident we're going to beat them today. I tell you what, if we didn't have Sophia, this would be impossible. I don't think you'd be able to serve as well, would you? Or maybe you would. Just feels like that would be a very big challenge. Without Sophia around, because you'd have be constantly going in there, and then you have to collect the tables as well, because obviously the tables wouldn't have been being cleared at the beginning of the game when it was just the player, and you had to go around there and clear the table, otherwise nobody could sit down, and then they couldn't take orders. And he's improved this a lot as Sophia. Let's plate this one up. That's another one down. Right, we need to make a Don and then a sizzle and shroom. Need a new basil plant as well. Go and get the new basil plant. Why has he put the wrong one down? Oh, never mind. We'll leave that one there. We'll put it away later. I didn't want to go to the bin in case it put the wrong one away. It just kept putting the, instead of putting the new one down, just kept putting the old one down. Right, let's make another dough. Don't you have anything better to do? Your place must be empty if you visit this often. They're back again. On the contrary. But what would you know? We're just... we. There's no better pizza than greasy pizza. Change your routine. You're getting boring. Like your menu. We'll meet again. I'm sure we will. Will you stop? Just... it's really annoying. Bringing up... I mean, I suppose that's what they're doing it for, but it's really annoying when it comes up with dialogue when you're in the middle of making a pizza. That one's done. It just needs to be... have the stuff placed on it. Sizzle and shroom. Right, we need a salami... 2 making and a sizzle and shroom, and I think they will be, well, almost certainly they will be the last customers, I think, unless we've got somebody else in the queue, because we are about to close. We're now closed, paid the bills, paid the salaries, which hopefully haven't come out of my money earned, but they have. I don't know, Greasy Giant, I don't think they pay their staff. They don't have to worry about such things. Ring the bell. Right, so salami 2 in a sizzling shroom. Should be easy enough to finish. So, even with burning one, which obviously was not ideal, so I've actually made an extra pizza on top of what we've made. We've actually stayed on top of it reasonably well today, I'd say. I didn't fall behind at all or have anybody walk away or struggle like that. So even without pre-making loads, stayed on top, which is what I wanted to do. Wanted to test myself since we're at war. We've managed to do it. I just felt if I was pre-making them, because you never know if the clock stopped because of the game or because of the mod that I'm running. And if it stopped because of the mod that I'm running, I thought, do I really want to take that as a victory? Because it could be a bit cheating. I wanted to make sure I was doing it properly. I feel like we've defeated them today on merit. Let's have a look at the tab. 565 Italian points. Yeah, we're smashing them, aren't we? Smashing them. Only 67 stars earned. And a lot less money because of ingredients and such. I don't know how many I've served today. So we were doing 21 when we were pre-making it. We might have been a bit slower because obviously it takes a while to make these. So people can't sit down. So maybe you get throttled a bit with the amount of customers coming in. So we'll find out that as well. That could have been a thing today. I think we will still defeat them once this pizza is served. Right, so I have a few dough left. Sort that out. I might keep... Actually, I might keep all of these. Oops. Thankfully, that didn't fall out of there. I'm going to keep all of these because I've got space to keep... why were you not happy? Dough on sauce was not good on that one, apparently. That's a shame. Not a great way to end the day there. Yeah, I'm going to keep these because if I fill all of these up, I'll have 18 doughs ready to go. And the maximum customers I've ever had is 21. So all I would have to do is just mix a few in there at the beginning of a day or something and then load them on there. And then we've got dough for the full day. So that's all good stuff. Right, how are we doing for ingredients? Probably do some more things, but it's not too bad. Sauce. I think that's okay. Put these in the fridge. I'll leave the containers... Actually, I can put them in the fridge. I've got room, I think. Got 148 mushrooms. And plenty more. When I bought loads at the end of the previous day, because they're not available today, so I bought loads of peppers and mushrooms. We've got like 200 peppers. Lots of everything. Right, that's all the stuff that needs to go in the fridge away. Well, that's good. Leave those there. That's fine. We'll make use of those in the future. Yeah, I think that's good. I think we can end the day. Right, let's see then if we defeated Greasy Pizza in today's showdown. Mamma mia. Greasy Pizza fell behind again. Grandpa knew how to make real pizza. Yes, he did, even though I'm not cooking anything off of his menu at all. It's all mine. Every single pizza we're doing is my own. We're not even doing his. Yeah, so we slipped down to 16 pizzas. That's kind of where I was before I started pre-making. When I started pre-making pizzas, you get 21 pizzas in a day. But you can get 16 if you don't pre-make any. So that's the difference in speed, really. So you can make 5 extra pizzas if you pre-make them at the beginning of the day, just due to customer waiting times. I could probably, if I didn't mess up one there, you could probably get 17 done. Obviously, we made 17, so you can do 17, maybe get 18 then, because you get a final customer at the end of the day. There's not too much different pre-making to not pre-making. But we've defeated them on day 1 of our war. Day 17. Defeat Greasy Pizza in today's showdown. So we beat them yesterday quite comfortably, didn't we? So 585 Italian points to 330, 75 stars to 47, 546 to 140 money earned. So we are well ahead of the game. We'll leave this video here. So I'm going to do the... I've been doing 1 day per video for a while now. The video length is getting a bit shorter and shorter and shorter. Only 25 minutes according to my time, and 26 perhaps. So we're not that far along. I could do another day, but I'm going to do 1 day per battle, because I think if we do the 3 in a row, I think that will be the end of the series. So potentially we'll get a couple more videos and end the series like that. So if you have enjoyed today's video of winning the day 1 of the war with Greasy Pizza, make sure you leave the video a like, consider subscribing to and joining the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you for another video very soon.